What does it truly cost to change the course of history? Born into the modest surrounds of a small Mozambican village, Eduardo Mondlane was destined for more than the humble life laid before him. Facing numerous obstacles, his thirst for knowledge propelled him across the ocean to the United States. At Oberlin College and later Northwestern University, Mondlane excelled academically, carving out a path that was far from ordinary. From a small village in Mozambique to the halls of American universities, Mondlane was shaping up to be a man who would leave an indelible mark on history. True leadership beckons like a clarion call, undeniable and urgent. Such was the call that drew Eduardo Mondlane back to the heart of Africa, amidst rising tides of change. In 1962, Mondlane, a visionary and scholar, took a decisive step by helping to establish the Front for the Liberation of Mozambique, or FRELIMO. Fueled by a vision of a liberated Mozambique, he set about unifying the diverse nationalist factions scattered across the country. Mondlane's leadership was not merely about strategy, it was about inspiration. He had the rare ability to connect with people from all walks of life, galvanizing them towards a common goal: the end of Portuguese colonial rule. His approach was inclusive, bringing together various ethnic and regional groups under a single banner of resistance. Through his tireless efforts, FRELIMO transformed from a fragmented coalition into a robust, cohesive force. Under Mondlane's leadership, FRELIMO became more than a movement. It became a beacon of hope for Mozambique's oppressed masses. In every struggle for freedom, the path is strewn with sacrifices and heartbreak. In the case of Eduardo Mondlane, leader of the Mozambique Liberation Front, or FRELIMO, this statement rings especially true. Leading a liberation movement in the mid-20th century at the height of the Cold War was a complex and dangerous endeavor. FRELIMO was not without its internal conflicts. Dissent within the ranks was a constant challenge for Mondlane. He had to unite various political factions under one banner, each with its own ideas about how best to achieve independence from Portuguese rule. It was a delicate balancing act, one that demanded great diplomacy and even greater patience. But internal pressures were just the beginning. From the outside, the Portuguese government was becoming increasingly hostile. Their tactics were ruthless, and their determination to maintain control over Mozambique was unyielding. Yet, despite these mounting pressures, Mondlane remained steadfast in his mission. His efforts to garner international support were tireless. He traveled far and wide, sharing the plight of his people with the world. This took a personal toll on Mondlane and his family. The constant travel, the long absences, the fear of what might happen in his absence, it was a heavy burden to bear. Yet through it all, Mondlane's commitment never wavered, even as the shadows of danger grew darker around him. His was a price paid for revolution, for the hope of a free Mozambique. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. In the heart of the struggle for Mozambican independence, Eduardo Mondlane, the revered leader of FRELIMO, met a tragic and untimely demise. On February 3, 1969, a parcel bomb, deceptively addressed to him, exploded, claiming his life. This brutal assassination did not just rob Mozambique of a visionary, it plunged the entire liberation movement into a vortex of grief and uncertainty. The repercussions of Mondlane's death reverberated far beyond personal loss. It sparked a cascade of mystery and controversy that has lingered for decades. Questions arose about the true architects of this sinister act. While some fingers pointed at external aggressors, possibly foreign intelligence, whispers of internal strife and betrayal within FRELIMO itself also surfaced, adding layers of intrigue and suspicion to an already complex narrative. Mondlane's sudden death was a devastating blow to FRELIMO and the cause of Mozambican independence, but it was not the end of his story. Leaders may fall, but their visions outlive them, igniting flames across generations. In the wake of Eduardo Mondlane's tragic end, a new dawn emerged for Mozambique. 4 years after his death, in 1975, the nation finally clenched its fist around the freedom it had so long been denied. Mondlane's tireless dedication to the cause of liberation didn't just pave the way for independence, it left an indelible mark on the psyche of the nation, inspiring future generations to stand tall against injustice. His leadership style, rooted in conviction and perseverance, continues to be a beacon for those who seek to effect change in contemporary Mozambique. Today, Eduardo Mondlane's memory lives on, not just in the annals of history, but in the hearts and minds of his people. His life's work serves as a potent reminder of the power of unwavering commitment to a cause, a lesson that resonates with leaders all over the world. Eduardo Mondlane's legacy is a testament to the enduring power of dedication and vision in the relentless pursuit of freedom and justice.